Let's welcome back to the stage Georgi Palfi. Welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Beautiful. I know there are some special guests you want to invite with us to the stage.
Yes, I would like to invite a chicken, but
Unfortunately,
the main star is other side of the ocean. It's strict rules. So I can invite from the crew to the stage Zsófia Rutkay, the scriptwriter. Thanasis Karantos, the producer. And Effie Skrovola from the Greek co-production partner.
bravo to all of you. Congratulations on another beautiful film. I will definitely take questions from the audience, so think of questions that are not stories about yourself, please. But first, I will begin by asking you some questions. Georgi, how did this film start for you? What was the beginning?
It's a very practical job to be a director. So it's the big question is always starting for me from the budget. So I knew I won't have too much money, so I needed to find out something which is small. And usually I think it's maybe one location, it's not too many shots, and maybe just one actor, maybe no actor, it's continuously, but I needed to understand in the same time, I cannot shoot in my country, political reason. So I need to find out a story which I can do it everywhere in the earth. And I started to thinking, if I'm going to Mexico to make a movie, how will I know how the Mexican people live, what they are thinking? Because, okay, I am a tourist, I'm there, I can find something out, but it's need to know them. Or need to know in Brasilia and Caribbean, anywhere. So I choose a chicken because I understand the chicken. The chicken is the same at my home and same somewhere else. So that was a good idea. If I need to make a movie somewhere else, then the chicken is good. We know chicken. That was the first steps, and then the others happened.
So there were no necessary auditions. All the chickens behaved the exact same.
Yeah.
Amazing. Zsófia, for you, as a screenwriter of the film, can you tell us a bit more about the script?
Yeah, first, we wanted to shoot this movie in Mexico. So first we wanted to shoot this movie in Mexico, and Thanasis was one of our producers there. And unfortunately, we couldn't make it there. But Thanasis insisted on making this movie. If not in Mexico, then let's make it somewhere else, maybe in Greece. And we said, okay, let's try it. And he can continue.
Thanasis, for those of you who don't know, has probably had like 100 films at this festival. He's a superstar producer. So when he says a film is getting made, it's getting made. But continue.
Oh, as Georgi said, the main protagonist is the chicken, and this story, you can say it everywhere, but of course when I met him, he wrote the story for Mexico, but for me it was somehow, obvious that it would be very difficult, to raise financing, from Mexico for this kind of film, and for him not being a Mexican director. So we decided together, to change the location, to say the story in somewhere in Europe, and of course, in Greece, it did make sense to shoot it there for the moment. Once he couldn't shoot it in Hungary.
Yes, and we needed a place where two very different worlds are meeting. So, like the States and Mexico, or where Europe meets Asia, the very in a very bloody way.
Understood. I noticed in your credits, and amazing for those of you who stayed, no animals were harmed during the making of this film, of course. But I also understand from what you said that they weren't paid either. Cheap actors.
Yeah, they are very cheap.
Effie from
But need to care them lifetime long, so it's the chicken can live 16 years. So it's
Effie from the Greek.
shooting was just 2 months.
It's only 2 months total.
Usually yes, that was 42
Yeah,
days.
42 days, but but we were lucky because we had this great animal trainer, Arpad, who is in Europe's kind of institution, and it was amazing, that how this person could communicate, with the animals, and I can tell you, we didn't went not even a minute, overtime because of the chicken, we went overtime because of him or because of the animal, but not because of the animals,
Effie from the Greek side, could you talk about some of the production challenges?
There was a big challenge. I don't think Georgi knows about it, but because we never discussed it, but there was a solution, obviously. It's not easy to find funding for a film as a major co-producer because we're the major. Had the majority co-production in this project. To fund a director who's not Greek, so we had to find a way how to still keep the majority, like have it as a Greek film, seek funding in Greece, and in a legal way. So we had to find a way to make him Greek. So
Go on.
so we got we got the VAT, and he was. It was okay to apply and get money. So it wasn't was. I don't know if you knew that, Georgi.
Yeah, that was a long
Yeah, I
time.
know.
I know.
That was a long time ago.
I just waited. I waited when the money is come to.
I know.
shoot.
It took a while. It took a while. We applied a couple of times, but there were also things, logistics. Georgi and his family they had moved to Greece. It was a big change for them. It was a big responsibility staying in Greece, having their kids at school. It was a big. That was a long time ago.
You changed your life for the film.
It was a big challenge. Also for us for the Greek team it was a big challenge, working with this new family. So, but we had a good time.
I would love to take some questions from the audience, as I said, so please raise your hands and we will repeat the questions. Yes, with that.
What are the similarities when directing people and chickens?
Great question. What are some similarities when directing people and chickens?
The chickens much more easy to to instruct, to give an instruct, because you always know the chicken wants to eat, and it's a chicken can very motivated if she wants to eat, and usually after 1.5 hours to work. She's not hungry anymore because it's full of food, of course, and it's needed to change the chicken. And that is why we shooted usually 8 chicken in the movie. It looks like same. It's they are kind of sisters from the same family, and they raised together. And before the shooting, they were. A chicken has a very short memory, so it's a very short focus. But the food is always focused. It's very good. But before the shooting, that was 2 months, the animal trainers tried to teach them for tricks or just listening or just care about. So when they arrived to the shooting, they didn't afraid from the human. They liked the human touch, and they are try to find the closest of the humans, and they like to be with us, and that was very important because we had 3 stunt chicken that wasn't educated. They were, if needed to jump a little bit bigger, then the animal trainer say, no, the educated chicken we need to care about them. And we use the stunt chickens. And that was a scene when the stunt chicken needed to escaping from a small place. And we tried to put her into the small place, and nothing happened because the non-educated stunt chickens say, oh, this is a big conflict for me, let's kill me. And they wasn't cooperated because they hadn't educated before, so that was so important. The education is so important. That is the end of my story. So it's and if we find out how the chicken is walking and how they can do it, then the shot was very easy. It's the first shot was always the perfect one. The second one, and one sentence more. The animal trainer could make the speed of the chicken. That was the main issue, because sometimes the chicken was very hungry, then was very fast, and the DOP tried to find the chicken, but the chicken is already there because they are very fast animals. So it's needed to rehearse some. It's without recording. It's to the right motion speed they going. But that was a good job with animal trainers.
Incredible answer. Did you have a favorite chicken, by the way, out of the chickens?
Every animal trainer has a favorite, but our favorite was Ferry, named Ferry, who was the Jolly Joker. So if one chicken could run fast, one other chicken was very good to stay there. And if you put there 1 hour, she doesn't move, which is very comfortable. And the other chicken could jump. If we needed to jump, then this chicken liked to jump. But Ferry could do everything. So it's when something wrong, let's bring Ferry, and that she was the main actress. And Esti was the most beautiful, so the close-up is Esti came. And it's all of the names. I wanted to give them the names from superstar actresses. I wanted to give a name. It's Merlin and Scarlett. But the animal trainers before me, they gave the name from them. So all of the chicken has an animal trainer name.
Incredible. There was yes.
How did the final location in that place kind of shape the script, or how the chicken would move to it, or cinematography?
Could you talk about how the locations shaped how the chickens moved, or informed the script?
I don't know. The chicken can live everywhere. So it's we just needed to find a location. My plan was next to the sea, and we found when we found this location, it's next to the sea, a restaurant. That was really a restaurant. And we find the chicken coop, which is a special chicken coop. It's the middle of the location. This is not in the same level. This is a little bit high level. Then it looks like this set building was built for us, for a set. So, and then the chicken could move there.
Yes, with the hat.
I'm just wondering if any of you are vegetarian or vegan.
Question is, it's for everyone actually. Are you a vegetarian or a vegan?
No, I am not, but I had a rule in a shooting time, I didn't eat chicken. Because we are not eating actors.
Yes, I'm not a vegetarian.
Vanessa?
No, I'm not vegetarian.
We are Mediterraneans.
I don't know. Maybe some people change on set. You never know. Yes, in the back.
choosing to have the human's plot line mixed with the chicken plot line? How did that work out?
The question is, can you discuss the decision to mix the human and the chicken plot lines?
It's a great question.
Well, we experimented with the fact that what happens if the chicken story are in the front and human story is in the background. So, and what's happening with the human story when it's not as important as the chicken story, but maybe they can meet and change each other's story. So the chicken lives happily ever after, but she is involved with all the things what happened in the yard. So it's about a very interesting question about responsibility of the world around us, for example, and other serious things.
Yes. Yes.
For me, it was important the genre. It's the human story is a tragedy. It's going down, and the chicken story is a happy and nice story, and going up, and how they crossing each other. This is from the director's side. That was interesting.
Yes?
How did you pull off the scene with the chicken on fire?
How did you pull off the fire scene?
That was pretty intense.
Yeah, needed to choose the chicken is CGI or the fire is CGI. So
Right.
we choose the fire was CGI.
Yeah, it looked really
The
good.
computer can generate the image, but sometimes it's front of the camera, like in all-time film tricks.
But then the burns on the burns on the chicken, like the actual burns on the feather, like that was makeup or on.
Yeah, that was a stunt chicken, and the animal trainers cut the feeders.
It was just shaved.
Shaved
Yeah,
the feeders.
that's better.
just for and it's coming up after.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Great. Yes.
I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about the score.
Could you talk more about a little bit about the score?
Ooh. Yeah, that was the most hard part. No, the financing was the most hard part, but the music was the second one.
Looking at me, keep looking at me.
Yeah, okay. We hadn't music before we started the shooting, and in the editing room, we tried a lot of type of music, and I didn't find the right one. So it's it's never happened before with me in a movie in the editing room. It's of course, but somehow we didn't find the mood, the good music for it. So we tried some people, and after in the end, I needed to find someone who believed and living, and the person who has a good vibe and a good personality for the life. And I found a theater guy in Hungary, a very old, nice theater guy, Szabolcs Szőke. And he watched the movie, and after 2 months he brought the music. This is the music for you, and that was 20 tracks, but usually we just use 1 or 2. It's the same kind of tracks. But after I wasn't so satisfied because that was very instrumental, and I wanted a little bit much more digital or lose this folklore color from the music. So one of my friends is a digital music composer, Abris Grilus, who composed my score before movies. It's for perpetuity. He came and turned all of the tone for digital to destroy the sounds. So and this is what you heard.
You commented a little bit about the final scene being the most difficult. Can you say more? You mentioned that the final scene was the most difficult to shoot. Can you tell us why?
I mentioned it.
You said what was the most difficult? You said, the ending was most difficult. What was the most difficult scene to shoot, let's say?
Maybe the end title was
Title, okay. Great. Okay,
no, the end scene was very good to shoot.
all right. Yes, Hat.
In the course of filming the movie, did you learn anything about chickens?
In the course of filming the movie, did you learn anything new about chickens?
Yes, yes, a lot. It's you know, it's after this shooting, I'm looking for a possibility to get chicken because they are so beautifully nice animal. They have, of course, a short memories, and I never understand if an animal has a short memories why she is not so happy. But somehow the chicken cannot be happy because they are fighting with each other. They have a pecking order in the coop. It's always, this is a hierarchical system, and usually they are small dinosaurs, and they are very I don't know how to say it, but they are very professional to hunting, to find eating, and they are very cruel in the same time. But with the human, of course, we are big. They are so kind if you are care them, and if you have 2 months education before you enter in your home. But yeah, I try to find maybe change my home to keep chickens because it's fantastic animals.
What a beautiful answer. What a beautiful love letter is your film. Unfortunately, it's all the time we have, but you're the first audience to see the film, so tell more people to see it. There are more screenings. Vote for it. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations. Thank you.